I appreciate every one of you. Mr. Jonathan, you have the floor. Good evening to you, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Elvis. Good evening to you. So God bless you for the good work you are doing. I greet you. And
Yes,
my
sir.
fellow panelists, I greet you all. You are welcome. I hope you all have a pleasant day. God bless you. And Mommy Diaspora, good evening, man. God bless you greatly. My fellow commenters and callers, I greet you all. You are welcome. God bless you abundantly. Um, Madam Deborah, thank you. I think you touched on, you know, like on two areas that I, want to talk about, the Remi Tinubu, the 2027 uh, election, the involvement of US. Of course, the US is going to be deeply involved, in 2027 election. And part of it is, being involved or interfering in another country's election. It's not a one-day thing. It's not something that you start 1 month before the election. Or it's something normally even it can take 4 years. It can take 3. It can take 2. At least at the minimum 1. The interference, the involvement. Let me just use involvement. Don't let me use the interference could look, it's too strong and it could look illegal. But let me just use the word involvement here. The involvement of the United States has begun. It has begun. The involvement in the upcoming election, the 2027 election, has already begun. Make no mistake about that. The bill introduced in the House, that named Kwankwaso as a sponsor of terrorism is part of the involvement. Is intentional because that same bill was introduced by Senator Ted Cruz. You will all recall last year in the Senate. The Senate, this is the House version of it in the United States. Ted Cruz already introduced that, and he stated that he's seeking the support of the House. So they work together at the end of the day so that whichever, if it is the House that goes first to pass, when they bring it to the Senate, just the word we're using in Nigeria is the same thing. They will just harmonize and it will go through. If it is the Senate that goes through first, they will just take it to the House, match it with this one, harmonize it, and it goes through. The involvement of United States, what we're seeing now is that the names on this one are different from the names on Ted Cruz bill. Same bill, the same thing, pretty much. But the name, so the reason why they name Kwankwaso here is very clear. It's politics. It's part of politics. Nigeria is deeply involved. They just want to sink the man. They just want to sink Kwankwaso politically. And to a very large extent, this has done it. This has done it. His political career has been tremendously damaged. It would take a big deal for him to get out of this. So that's that. So we'll just all hands on deck. We are all waiting to see how this will pan out in the United States legislature. But on the Electoral Act, see, the senators or those politicians there, they think they are smart. But from all indication, the more they do all these things, the more it shows how clueless they are and how criminal they are. My brother here yesterday said that you should go and think. I think that was Black Panther. You should go and reason about this thing. It's a wise advice, yes, because you don't rush to talk. You don't rush to just talk. You have to listen. It's scriptural. Listen before you talk. In fact, let your listening be much, much more than your talking. And having gone through this, you can see the game that they are playing. it has become very, very clear, at least to me. And I will say, and let me say it. Let me explain what I mean here. Their intention here is to rig. Again, take that to the bank. Don't be naive about that. Their direct intention is to rig the 2027 election. Because, see, as long as it is not clear, as long as these guys cannot make it clear that electronically transmitted election result to the IREF is the primary source of collation, forget any other language. The court is waiting. The judges, they are waiting. They know that this one, the judges, all of them, they know this is coming, and they know that it is dead on arrival. And you will be most naive if you don't think that even they are getting advice from the judges as consultants. These Nigerian politicians, that's how crooked they are. Some of these judges are their consultants on this matter. They are waiting. Having gone through this, it now became very clear to me, their intention. Until, if it goes the way it is right now, forget it. They will rig, and there is nothing you can do about it. And the judges who consulted for them on this one, they are waiting. They are waiting. If you look at that clause, that 63, section 60 sub 3, that the Senate brought out yesterday, they link both electronic transmission and manual together. And look at how crooked they are. They sneak it in. It was when I sat down, like trying to read one or two sentences in a paragraph and taking you, it's just like, you remember me the days when you are in school, you are studying for exam, and like a paragraph can take you even days to study, but don't let me go there. See, it is the same thing here. They just sneak it in. They just sneak it in. And where is the mago there? They make that manual the primary source. The manual, if you read it, the manual becomes the primary source of collation. If they are true to it, I'm challenging them now, and everyone that is listening, and all the politicians. Kenneth Okonkwo was close. He's a lawyer. He's very, very close to it. But until everyone comes out openly and expressly that the same power and strength that they gave that manual part of it, they should also give the same strength to the electronic transmission portion of it. There are two portions here, the electronic portion and the manual portion. That manual portion, they gave it in fact, it's so powerful. And that was what Kenneth Okonkwo said, and he used law to explain it. And he used precedent, law cases to support it. That when you see something like that, that proviso has watered down what you and I, what we are yearning for, what we want them to do. They use that one to water it down. So it is worthless. When you go to court, that electronic transmission that they put there is as worthless as anything. It's as worthless as your tissue paper. In fact, your tissue paper has more value than that section, that electronic transmission that they put there in a court of law. That's great. Your tissue paper has more value. Because the primary, that manual, they stated it there, and they used the word shall. That manual collation shall be the primary source. They didn't use that for the electronic transmission. Until, here's the crux of the matter, until the uploaded result onto the IREF becomes the primary source of collation, forget it. I dare them and I triple dare them, if they are true to Nigerians and if they don't have any satanic evil intention, I triple dare them to put it there that the uploaded results, electronically uploaded result, shall be the primary source of collation, except provided, then they can now put their proviso, their provisor, as they call it. They can now put whatever provisor they want to put, that electronic transmitted result is the primary source of collation. It becomes the primary source. Provided, if it doesn't work, then the manual shall be used, whatever they want to do. They should change that power given to that manual collation, the primary. They should switch it. It should go to the electronic, and that is the way it should be. And that is why they are laughing. They know what they are doing. The spokesman of the Senate, he came to channels. Look at him. Is the likes of Oshiomhole. He won't let the interviewer speak. He was just running his mouth. Sabi too much, like he knows everything, and it is empty brain. All you need to do is just keep quiet, watch the interview, just focus on him for that 20 minutes. Your eyes on him, you will know that it's just empty brain. Everything he's saying does not add up. But he won't let another person talk. So that is, for me, that is the crux of the matter here. And that's why the reason why these senators, they are happy. They believe that, oh, Nigerians are full, we have succeeded. If at the end of the day, they have their way, just forget it. It's as useless as anything. As a matter of fact, the 2022 Act, the one that was used for the 2023 election, is even better. Is better because that time, the law did not give them any power of glitch.
Jonathan.
Yes.
I think the harmonization will take that thing out.
I hope. That's why we're
going to take it out, because
that's why the guys are talking. See,
what the House of Rep wrote was the electronic transfer shall be the primary,
and it should end there. No addition, no proviso.
That is what they didn't even talk about. They didn't talk about normal paper stuff.
What I'm saying is this: if they want to play the game, their evil game to read, if they want to play the game that they want to use that argument that, oh, they in some places, in Nigeria, there might be no what do you call it, data source or whatever, network or whatever they want to put manual in, then switch that primary source to the electronic version. If you have good intention, switch it to the electronic version, that the uploaded result to IREF shall be the primary source of collation. Meaning that whoever that is collating, whether they take it to the moon, if they take it to the moon, if they like, take it to anywhere, Timbuktu, take it out of Nigeria, go and take it to Timbuktu. That is where you want to go and collate. Yes, it is that uploaded that will be the primary source.
Mr. Jonathan, sir.
Yes, I'm with you.
But you know that this shall is a strong English in Nigeria that does not work. Even our judges are usually, they don't understand.
But you see, wait. What I'm saying is that we know, but you see, that's what you see. We just go by the Supreme Court. What the Supreme Court said in 2023, that look at the Supreme Court just watered down that thing called IREF. They have no regard for it at all. They just say it's just a viewing portal. It's just for you to view. That's like an entertainment.
Jonathan, 1 second, please.
Yes.
You see now, you have brought it out now. You see, that shall is very, very important in the court of law. Shall give power to all the things that your intention you want to do. Shall has already given power to that thing. And refuse power on the other one.
Black
Now,
Panther, what happened in the issue of Abuja?
wait. No follow Nigeria. No, they think about Nigeria. They think about the letters whether they put for ground first. That is where I'm about to start from.
The application in Nigeria.
See, Oga. No, they talk about the application. Let's get the letters right first. The application now be court of law now.
Let me just.
He worked in the case of Abuja.
Leave all those ones alone.
Wait. There is no need. I think my explanation. I believe is very clear and it's very simple. There's nothing to argue about. There's nothing to be mischievous about. There's nothing to want to prove to be smart about. Nothing. It's just as simple as give the maybe it's electronic transmission we are all talking about. Give it the strength and the legal cover that it will be the primary source of collation, so that when they now take it from the polling unit to the ward, to the local government, to the state, and to Abuja, the federal, everybody will still come back to that IREF because it is the primary source. Until we do that, these people, they will trick us. They will trick Nigerians again. That's why they are very happy. That is just the cross of my submission today here, that everything they have done so far, they have succeeded to even completely water down what everything that Nigerians are asking for. You might as well just tell them, leave it the way it is, the 2022 Act, let it remain. So all these ones they are doing now, if it goes this way, it's nothing. It has no strength of any kind.
Thank you, Mr.
Because
Johnson.
From the legal side, the lawyers have explained that whenever you see provided is a proviso, whenever you see it, it has more strength than the main one. It watered down the main one, and that's what they did. So all we need to ask them is that, please, again, I cannot emphasize it enough, give the electronic transmission of results the strength, and for it to be since you still want to collate, since Nigerian politicians cannot survive without collation of results, since they cannot survive without taking election results to local government, to state, since that is their bread and butter, since they cannot survive, then make that uploaded result your primary source, so that everybody that is collating, you have to go back there. That's how you can beat them hands down. Anything short of that, I don't think. I think we have not started. Let me leave it there for now.
Thank you, sir, for that wonderful submission. God bless.